Good morning, dear students. Let us begin our mathematics class. We are continuing with speed, distance, and time. Today, we are going to learn distance and time finding out. To find distance when speed and time given, and to find time when speed and distance given. We know that speed is equal to distance upon time. So we can find out distance is equal to what? Speed into time. Example 1. How much distance will a car travel in 4 hours at a speed of 80 km per hour? So what we have to find out is, we have to find out the distance. Let us see the solution. Distance covered in 1 hour is 80 km. Distance covered in 4 hours is 80 into 4, that is 320 km. To find time when distance and speed are given. We know this is the main formula. Speed is equal to distance upon time, and time is equal to distance upon speed. Example 2. How much time will a train take to cover a distance of 350 km at a speed of 70 km per hour? So we have to find out the time. The solution: distance to travel is 350 km, speed is 70 km per hour. Time taken, we know time taken equals to distance upon speed. So 350 km by 70 km into hour equals to 5 hours. Now I'll show you how this hours come. See here, that is 350 kilometers by speed is 70 km per hour, which equals to 350 km by 70 km, and this hours goes on top, and kilometer get cancelled. 7 5s are, so that is 5 hours. This is how we get time. Difference between speed and average speed. When vehicles move, sometimes they move non-stop, and oftentimes they stop at times during the journey. While calculating the speed, we consider the actual time taken for the journey. Now let us understand speed and average speed. Speed is equal to total distance traveled by divided by total time minus time of stoppages. Means this is the actual speed. We'll subtract the time of stoppages. But average speed means total distance traveled divided by total time including stoppages. Example 3. Find the speed and average speed of a train which leaves Delhi at 8 am and reaches Bhopal at 11 pm on the same day, covering a distance of 700 km. The total time for stoppage is 1 hour between the stations. So we have to find out the speed and average speed. Now let us see the solution. Distance between Delhi and Bhopal is 700 km. Total time taken is, we'll calculate this from the time given. It is 8 am to 11 pm. So what we know, 8 am to 12 noon equals to 4 hours. Then from 1 to 11 pm, 11 hours. So we'll add 11 plus 4, that becomes 15 hours. So you can see here this 15 hours, how it has come, and stoppage is of 1 hour. So what would be the actual time? 15 minus 1, that is 14 hours. Average speed is equal to total distance divided by total time including stoppages. So 700 km divided by 15 hours, that is 46.66 km per hour, or we have rounded off 46.7 km per hour. So what would be the speed? That was average speed. Now let us see the speed. Total distance divided by total time minus time of stoppages. So 700 is the total distance divided by total time, that is 15, minus 1, that becomes 14. So 700 divided by 14 equals to 50 km per hour. So you can see the difference. Average speed is 46.7 km per hour and speed is 50 km per hour minus the stoppage. Example 4. A cyclist travels with a speed of 220 meters per minute. How much time does the cyclist take to cover a distance of 2200 meters? So we have to find out the time. Let us see the solution. Distance to be traveled by the cyclist is 2200 meters and speed of cyclist is 220 meter per minute. Time taken will be equal to distance upon speed. Distance is 2200 meter per meter divided by speed, that is 220 meter per minute. Now let me see how this figure has come. See, this is 2200 meter divided by 220 meter per minute. So what happens? 2200 meter divided by 220 meter, and this minute goes on top. So this meter get cancelled, 0 get cancelled, 22 tens are. So how much? 10 minutes. The cyclist takes 10 minutes to cover a distance of 2200 meters. So how this equation has come. Example 5. Mohan runs with a speed of 5 km per hour, whereas Sohan runs with the speed of 100 meters per minute. Who runs faster? How much distance will be covered by Sohan in 5 minutes? So we have to do two things. First, we have to find out who runs faster among Mohan and Sohan, and second, how much distance will Sohan cover in 5 minutes? Now let us begin. Let us see the solution. Mohan's speed is 5 km per hour. We'll convert this into minute. How? Mohan's speed in meter per minute. Because Sohan's speed is meter per minute, so we'll convert this kilometer per hour into meter per minute. So 5, that is was kilometer, into 1000 meter divided by hour was 1 hour, converting into 60 minutes, so 60 minutes. So that comes to 5000 by 60, which is 500 by 6, and that comes to 83.3 meter per minute. This is Mohan's speed. Now Sohan's speed is given 100 meter per minute. We can clearly see Sohan's speed is more than Mohan's speed. Thus Sohan runs faster. Now we have to find out, the second question is the distance travelled by Sohan in 5 minutes. Sohan's speed into 5. So Sohan's speed was 5 meter per minute into 5, that is 500 meters. So Sohan travels 500 meters in 5 minutes. This is all about example 1 to 5. Thank you, children. We'll continue with chapter speed, distance, time in next module.